Now, coming to your book, uh, uh, this is a very critical time in all over what they called as the world order. Uh, International system, in last 500 years has been West centric, as Paul Kennedy has written in his, Rise and Fall of Great Powers. But the timing of this book of yours, the New World, is very, very interesting because many people are talking about the decline of US. The alternative systems are not in place. So, how do you see, and what was the thought process behind this particular book?
Uh, this new book of mine, which is titled as The New World, I consider as a very important contribution from our side to the general world of thought. The reason being, today, as you also mentioned it, and you generally hear it from all the political commentators or strategic thinkers, that there is a transition happening in the world.
Right.
Many people say that a new world order is taking shape, but not many. In my opinion, nobody has really defined what that new world order is going to be. How does it look like? Why I say it is important is, the current world order, or the outgoing one, the declining world order in which we have lived for the last 75 years, was a creation of the Western powers after 1945, after the Second World War. Essentially, they were victorious, they were the winners. Winners take the cake. So they took the lead in creating a sort of a world institutional framework in which they wanted to fit every country. Some refused to fit into it. They became another pole. World became bipolar. Countries like us said, yeah, we are not able to decide, so we will keep quiet. We said sometime we called ourselves non-aligned. Then we said we are third world. We used different names. But we basically followed the system, remained passive participants in that. I fully appreciate, because that was the time when we just became independent. Obviously, we were busy with building our own nation. 75 years down the line today, we see the symptoms of, why symptoms? Clear signals of that old order passing and a new order taking shape. I tried in this book to define the characteristics of the new order. How would it look like in the next 100 years? This world order is going to continue throughout 21st century. So I identified 10 characteristics of it. For example, decline of the influence of the West is going to be a reality. That doesn't mean America will disappear or Europe will disappear. But the influence that they had in the last century will no longer be there. Countries will defy and stand up. I was there in Mauritius 2 days ago. Mauritius government stood up very firmly against Great Britain to take back the Chagos Island, Diego Garcia and all that. They finally got it back. India also supported Mauritius. No, Mauritius is able to stand up today. So there is a change in the climate. So decline of West will be there, and at the same time rise of China, then rise of multipolar world. So like that, I identified 10 important features. But then in part 2, I also said, in 1945, when this order was taking shape, the world order was taking shape, we could not contribute much, although I mentioned the minor contributions we made. But this time India is a powerful country. India has a very visionary leadership today. If today it fails to contribute in this new order, then somebody else will do that. Then this world order will be shaped in the vision of somebody else. And that somebody else, anybody can understand who it will be. It will be China. India has to understand that it has a role to play in shaping, proactive role to play in shaping this world order. And to that end, India has to prepare itself. The second part deals with what India should do, 10 things that India should do to prepare to play a proactive role.